I'm here to let everybody know that I learned my lesson and I will not fumble another bag.
Yeah, but the problem is we're told as women that we are young forever, and over a certain age, you don't get another bag. What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel, and welcome to my reaction series. Before I start, make sure you like the video on your way in and subscribe to the channel. Also, we have a brand new merch line, so make sure you go look at that now. We have whale merch, women shouldn't vote shirts, all this different stuff. Okay, so today I'm reacting to my biggest regret is a guy I rejected when he asked me to settle down with him. You guys love hearing about women's regret, don't you? Okay, let me pull it up.
There's a guy I kind of wish I hadn't let go of. That's a bit of a regret. He wanted to settle down and I didn't. And he did settle down and he did have a family, and I'm super happy for him because I think he found the right woman and he's living his best life.
They always do. They always do. Let me tell you guys, let me tell you. Those men we reject, they always do. They always do. Chances are you have been here before. The chaos in the markets, oil, and stocks. Just when you thought it was safe and interest rates were rising, new threats come out of nowhere. Tensions are boiling from Asia to Europe, and adaptation is the key here to safeguarding your wealth. You may not have considered gold before, and it's not speculation, but insurance. And right now, you need some insurance. Noble Gold Investments has been protecting investors from disaster for years with precious metals. So if you're worried, it might be time to take a fresh look at gold and silver. Gold is a proven safe haven shield for your portfolio and a volatility balance against uncertainty. If it helps, Noble Gold Investments is offering a free 3-ounce Silver America Virtue coin with its new IRAs this month. If you open up your Noble Gold Investments IRAs or 401k rollover, you can claim your coin today. Remember, crisis brews, portfolios waiver, and gold insulate. Secure yourself against all threats. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com now. That's noblegoldinvestments.com, the only gold company that I trust.
Recently, I was dating someone for 2 months and they were the perfect person in every way, but I couldn't.
Was he kind to you?
He is the most incredible guy. Everything was perfect. And I was like, what is wrong with myself?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
I don't.
Well,
Yeah. Ladies, we get bored and we leave. And our friends come around and they say, oh, just go, just go.
boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. When you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not.
I think we should do apology classes. Now, ladies, I'd like to say a lot of this is not going to work on the men. A lot of them are sick of our shit. But, you know, you could go back and you could say, sir, well, let's call him Jared. That sounds like a nice guy named Jared. Jared. You know, you were a good man. I should not have let you go. I was selfish and I messed up. I'd like to make it up to you. Would that work? Let me know. Let me know, guys.
No.
But I'm here to let everybody know that I learned my lesson and I will not fumble another bag.
Some mistakes you ain't gonna come back from. It's gonna take you years if you even come back. You got a good man, he cares about you, he's listening, he's up cleaning up, he's talking to you, he's inspiring you. You have some disagreements every now and then, but he's showing up, fixing things, and really there for you, and you blow that.
The grass is always greener on the other side. That's how women think. It's not until they get to the other side and they realize that the grass is
Then we're like, oh, no.
brown and the streets are cold that they realize, oh.
In this video, we have a woman who rejected a good man decades ago, but she still regrets her decision. Most modern women we see making videos complaining that they can't find a good man already had the opportunity to secure him. But as always, they thought they could do better, but in the end, regret is what is left.
Recently, I was dating someone for 2 months and they were the perfect person in every way, but the mutual attractiveness just wasn't there, and so it didn't work.
Was he not physically attractive?
I think he's a handsome guy. Maybe I should say chemistry for us. It wasn't.
Okay.
The wretched chemistry. The wretched chemistry? What does that even mean?
Don't nobody understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, man.
So
Chemistry. What is the...
Okay, that basically means men don't understand this. Women understand this. You can find a guy attractive, but not be attracted to him. She's talking about looks. But sometimes it's not, I guess, looks alone, because there's sometimes guys that you find attractive, but it's like the way, that's why a lot of times Beta, alpha, it doesn't have much to do with money. If I had to guess, this guy probably had the mindset where he put her on a pedestal a bit. And women, we just don't respond well to that.
I'm starting to notice that.
Chemistry. What is the spark?
I don't know, but what I've learned is that you need it. I wish it was to my chagrin that the spark didn't go off, but
yeah, because my next question would be, how has it worked out with the men you've had sparks with? Because typically the men that we feel like sparks with, they get a lot of chicks. They have sparks with a lot of women. You know, they've learned how to make sparks.
is just, I think it's that thing that makes you, just that draws you to that person initially. And so,
was he kind to you?
he is the most incredible guy. Everything was perfect, and I was like, what is wrong with myself?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
I don't know.
What is wrong with
you? Can ask all my friends. I was.
Translation: he wasn't a bad boy, but I am happy that he is free and possibly dating another woman who will value and appreciate what he has to give. The funny part is that the guys who give the type of chemistry she is talking about are Chads and Tyrone.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we all know what they do when it comes to relationships. Therefore, give it a few years, and she will be back into the dating scene as a single mother looking for the same man she rejected. Let's check the comments of this video. Experienced divorce lawyer here. That guy dodged a bullet. Can you imagine if she married him then a few years later wasn't feeling it? I see it happen every day. Stay safe. That spark is the bad boy treating her like trash. He wasn't toxic enough. AKA, he was too nice and too predictable, and you were bored.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Wow. She sits there and says he is perfect, but that was still not enough. Proof that a woman will never be happy with what she has.
And that's the problem. We think that men are meant to entertain us. And this is something, I guess, in my life that maybe has come to like my detriment and like a plus. I don't know, I guess a plus. But a lot of times women get bored because they have no other hobbies, nothing going on. And I don't mean nothing going on like you need to have a high flying career or whatever. But, you know, I think it's important as people that we're always working to improve at something so we don't get bored. You know, whether it's being a better mother, a better sister, a better wife. But so many times women just, they think the grass is greener on the other side. And a lot of times it's not. And I see it all the time. I see women on my show. I've interviewed over 1,000 people about this type of stuff. You hear a lot of stories. I can't even count the amount of like women, not even just women, like their mothers who left their dads remarry. A lot of times the moms don't.
He was a safe bet, too safe, didn't give her the fluttery feelings like the bad boys do. That's not chemistry, that's called anxiety. You don't need it.
And what is something that you regret?
There's a guy I kind of wish I hadn't let go of. That's a bit of a regret. He wanted to settle down and I didn't. I wasn't ready to. We were still quite young. And he did settle down and he did have a family, and I'm super happy for him because I think he found the right woman and he's living his best life. But I really like this guy, and I still kind of like this guy. I do see him on Facebook and I wish him well, but there's just a tiny part of me that thinks, how would that have worked out if we'd stayed together?
And it's interesting because that's the same woman in a different body, like 20 years later. I mean, 40, whatever. She's old. But it's interesting when you start interviewing people because you start to see like the same characters kind of just, I don't want to say reborn, but like at different stages of their lives. And you can typically predict how their lives work out for them.
This is what happens when you think that you can always do better than the person you are with. You can see the pain of regret in her voice. It's sad. Based on her own words, he wanted to settle down, but she thought that she could get a better deal. She thought that there was a better option, a Prince Charming somewhere waiting for her, therefore it wasn't a good idea to settle with him. But she was wrong, because after decades she still regrets her decision, as she wasn't able to replace him. She couldn't find another person better than him, and this is why I think that the small number of women watching this type of content are the lucky ones, because they will see real-life examples of what life is really about, and it will help them to make better decisions. If a good man crosses your path, make sure that you keep him, don't throw him away like she did. Let's jump into the comment section.
And so many times, if we discarded, or if men discarded women the way that women can so easily discard men, I don't think that we would have the same attitude, in all honesty. I think we would have a lot of resentment.
Most women don't want a man that loves her. She wants a man that she loves. And the man that she loves, he loves himself. They are so used to Pookie and Ray Ray that a good relationship seems like a scam. You don't know what you have until it's gone. My life improved 110% after my ex decided to leave. After her life collapsed, we actually get along better due to her seeing reality.
Yeah, so many women live in delusion. God, I think they're so much more important to their household than they are. Men run the household, and women never count the favors that men do for us, but we always count the favors we do for them.
What have you done for me lately?
I gave a whole lot of love to the wrong person. Been single for over a year now, and she's still trying to come back. Nope, I'm straight. She lost a good one. Example of making permanent decisions because of temporary feeling.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about, 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
Damn it, ladies. Come on.
And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go. But I just kind of want to hit on that topic again. Basically, I fumbled a bag. I fumbled a bag with a man who was willing to invest in me, with a man who was willing to do everything right by his woman. Yes, I was 27 and he was more like 38. I mean, it wasn't that big of an age difference. But the purpose of that video was just to help women realize that when you have someone in your corner that is willing to invest in you and willing to love you the way that they're supposed to, do not think that that is normal. That is a blessing. And from the comments, I think we as women need to work on ourselves, because there was too many hurt men in my comments. But I'm here to let everybody know that I learned my lesson and I will not fumble another bag.
Yeah, but the problem is we're told as women that we are young forever, and over a certain age, you don't get another bag. You don't really get that opportunity. Housewife is off the table. That's why Kevin Samuels would say over the age of, say, 27, 28, housewife is off the table.
Well, it's too late now.
Yeah. You either cash out early or you work for a lifetime.
She misses what he used to do for her, but she doesn't miss him. But in most cases, even when you do everything to make your woman happy, she still can find a way to mess it up and throw it out of the window. And this is another reason you guys shouldn't make them the main source of your happiness, because it can go bad at any time, no matter what you do. But I like the fact that she wants to help other women. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, let me hit the subscribe button. Look at that. Subscribe. This is modern dating here. Yeah, very good compilation. Yeah, guys, and I think a lot of times people take what I say as attacking women. And it's not attacking women, but rather I think we can learn from older women's mistakes, not what they say, because older women will really, in my experience, tell you the exact opposite of what you should do because they're competing with you. Even married ones, a lot of the time. But what I do think is important is that we take these things as lessons and we don't fumble a good thing. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like the video on your way out, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you next time.